There's definitely been a change to, how should I say, how much I'm able to take, like, damage-wise in battle. I don't know if they lowered the armor or something like that. Like, I'm heavy into putting a bunch of armor on and doing damage from afar. Like, doing melee damage and doing damage from afar. The arc lash, like, I kind of have my build set up to where I have a melee, I'm going in melee, and it's stunning them, and it's bringing out the electricity throughout everybody else, throughout the other enemies, which is what the chain lightning does as well. So the chain lightning is a projectile that, you know, goes through different enemies, and then I have the arc lash for when I'm rolling up and it's melee time, boom, 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 that's stunning them. And then I have the firebolt to do damage over time, and I'm just constantly using that, especially if they're far away or if I just want to keep doing damage over time with the fire, with the firebolt. And then we have the Hydra that's just gonna be adding fire constantly to whoever, you know, in the background. And then we have the Blizzard that sets up that that little trap, or that area of effect, that damage area of effect range. I keep setting those up along with the whatever this deep freeze is for the special to help break me out of anything that's constricting me, or, you know, if I'm about to die, then I pop that, boom, and then that brings in a bunch of frost damage to anybody that's in the area, and it helps me out. That's kind of how I built my sorcerer, or sorceress here. I like a lot of strength because I want to do a lot of damage. We have to get that damage up. It's got to be over 1,000. You know what I mean? We're using this wand, but see, if you add the damage per second for both of these, it's 1,000 damage. So I'm still getting that 1,000 mark. Anyway, that's kind of how I've been building my character, my sorcerer. Have I noticed a crazy difference? I mean, in the damage that I'm doing, I feel like I'm probably doing a little bit less damage than I was before. But I'm definitely seeing that I'm not able to stay in the fights like I used to be able to. And maybe that's, you know, we just started up a rogue, so we're too used to the rogue. But even the rogue has, like, taught me you can't stay in these fights for too long. I'm noticed that. So whatever they did in the checks and balances of the buffs and nerfs, that it's noticeable for the sorcerer. Beyond that, I mean, Rory Khan, you know, probably explained a lot of the issues really that are going on better than I would be able to. So that's at the beginning of this live stream. You have to go check that out. I might just cut that out. You know, I might cut that and make it separate so people can, you know, go check that out. So far, I mean, the update's alright. The Malignent, the whatever this little virus or evil, whatever Malignant virus thing that these demons have, or the enemies have, it is kind of just a reskin. I do see where people are bringing that up. It's just reskinned of the same boss or same enemies. They just look weird. You know, they have the weird worm stuff, evilness, malignant stuff coming out of them. This Corman character it's interesting to see where this goes. Like, is this dude gonna die? Is he gonna sacrifice himself? He's the last one of the people who are trying to, I don't know, get rid of this. He's the only one that will be able to help us, or help cure the world of this malignant whatever going on. It's interesting to see where that goes. Is he gonna be in the next season, or this Malignant season is going on until October, by the way, and it's July 21st, 2023. So we have a long time until the next season. So they're going to keep adding in, I guess, the story throughout the season, what happens. That's what I'm trying to say. Overall, I mean, the Battle Pass is all right. We checked out the Battle Pass a couple days ago, or yesterday. You can't really see the Battle Pass here because we're on the Eternal Realm. I'm not a big fan of that. I mean, the update's all right. But I think for what I'm hearing is doing mostly bad than really doing anything good. These devs got to get on it. I mean, we paid a lot of money for this, and I didn't pay all this money to play a cosmetic skin game like Call of Duty. I came here, I bought this for good quality story content, or just good content in general that I can play for the next few years here. Good quality content that these guys and gals are developing and putting together for the fans to consume. They're practicing a lot of really greedy, money hungry business practices, but if they can get beyond that, I know that they can make a game they can make this a really lifelong, or a longer, they can make this game for longevity, but it's still fun. You know what I mean? Instead of just longevity and you're just playing this game and there's no fun in it. You're just addicted because you just want to get to the next thing. It's like, well, where's the fun in that? Is that fun? You know what I mean? Like, we have to figure out what is fun nowadays, and we have to hold these people accountable to it because they're making the game based off of a lot of the feedback from the last games and that the players have given them. We got to hold these folks accountable because we're paying money for this. And obviously we have to understand that we're paying money for this. You don't want to feed into this stuff. If you don't like this, they're not doing what we need them to do, we need to withhold our money. But if they are doing what if they're reaching out to us, communicating and understanding our issues and making actual progress to maybe find common ground to fix those problems, then yeah, by all means, I'm going to put my money and invest into your product and to you guys. But if you're not listening and you're not communicating, and you're not making any progress to help out with making the game fun for the people who are loving your game, then I'm out. I'm definitely out on that one. That's kind of how I feel. So, beyond that, I mean, we're on 52. We're gonna, I don't know. Like, they have this game set up to where, I don't know what's going on. I don't even think they really know what's going on. They have this scheme and they're just gonna go with it, but there's so many missing areas here in the development of this game. I feel like did they really have a bunch of game testers testing this stuff out? The game is kind of broken and it needs to be fixed, and let's make this happen. That's just me. That's just what I think. Beyond that, what's really killing me, we'll end it from here on this one. What's killing it for me is that I have two characters. I have a character that I started the game with in the Eternal Realm, where we're at right now, and then I have which is my sorcerer or sorceress, and then I have my seasonal character, which is my rogue, which we played at the beginning of this of our Diablo 4 gameplay today. I'm split between two characters. I mean, I was going to be split between all these different characters, but I figured they would all be in the same realm. But that's not the case. There's multiple realms. Seasonal, it's Eternal. Eternal is almost completely separate, and you're only getting a couple things from the Eternal realm for your seasonal character. Your seasonal character is literally fast forward through the campaign, puts you right at level 1 with no weapons, or barely. There's no weapons, no money. You have no access to the money or any of the gear from the Eternal realm. So you're starting off completely fresh, just with a skip the campaign button, and then it puts you into the seasonal realm where you're getting the seasonal missions and seasonal loot and access to the battle pass. But my Eternal Realm character that I spent easily 100 hours into or less, I can't take that into the seasonal realm because you guys are scared because our main characters are gonna run through your seasonal content faster than we would if we're using our seasonal character and starting from the jump, or going through the seasonal character through the campaign and then getting to the point where we go right into the seasonal content at a higher level. I mean, I just, maybe there's some logic into that. You know, they don't want you to complete the game. They didn't make all this content for people to just run right through it, right? I get that. But I put all this time into this character, and you guys took forever to bring out season 1, so I feel like I'm being punished because I bought your game early access. I'm being punished because I bought your game early access, and I have to wait for you guys to bring the season 1, which I feel like the season 1 should have came with the actual drop of the game. But, you know, who am I to say something like that, right? You know, I don't know all the necessary jumps and hurdles that they have to go through to be able to make that, happen. But I paid $100. Why isn't this the jump from the jump? You know? Like, that's what frustrates me. But regardless, I'm just really mad that I can't bring my seasonal content to my Eternal Realm main character that I've been using that I put all this time and effort into this character. I think that's kind of a jip. I feel kind of robbed a little bit, but obviously they were notifying us about this all, Reforged Gaming, oh no, it's Alex and Asmongold, a few other people that kind of like warned the masses that this was going on. But I'm just like, dude, there's no way, like the copium would not let go. Something told me there's no way that they're gonna let this fly. There's no way. If I paid all this money, the seasonal content should be for all of the characters in the game. But you don't want me to have the seasonal content for my character that I've already at level 50 and plus, because you don't want me to run through your content in a matter of a week or so, or a month. You want to string it out until October. And then what? I'm gonna have to make another seasonal character for that new season? So the lifespan of these characters are 3 months, and then you make a new one, and then you make a new one. So what if this game goes on for 5 years? I do the math on that, man. Like, what? Why can't I just use my same character through all of that? And get seasonal benefits? Whatever, man. What do I know? Like, that's what it all comes out. What do I know about game design, game developing, or how a good MMORPG or whatever this ARPG, what do I know about any of this stuff? And how any of this stuff should be made? Diablo 3, Diablo 2, original Diablo. What do I know about any of this stuff? We have Diablo 3 and we only played maybe a few hours of it. There's still so much to do in it. But, like, I'm not, like, a crazy hardcore Diablo fan. But when the beta dropped, I was like, dude, this is my game. I want this. I like this. It's enticing. I can't wait for this grind. And then the game comes out. We grind the game for 2.5, 3 weeks. And I just get bored of it. Either get bored or burnt out. and then all these different games come out, and then I go on vacation. We come back from vacation and we're back onto the game once the season 1 drops, which was on the 20th of 2023 of July. Now I'm just like, the game, I feel like they just robbed me of my fun ultimately. So Baldur's Gate 3 coming out, we're gonna be on that. Starfield, we're gonna be on that. Hit your boy up. That's what we're going to be doing. I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. That's kind of what I think of season 1. I know I probably missed so much, but like, just to keep it short, sweet, and to the point, those are my issues. Those are my gripes. I don't know if they're going to fix it. If they do, they do. If they don't, I mean, like I said, there's those 2 other games that are going to be out. That's what we're going to be on. And we still have a bunch of other games to complete. So it's not like this game is the only thing on the market for me. So that's what I have to say about that. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys hit the like, share, and the subscribe button. It's your boy K at WTB. We had a banger of a live stream today. We got more content for you this weekend. It's Friday, July 21st, 2023. I hope you guys having a blessed one. Drink water, drink coffee, stay up, do what you got to do, take care of yourselves and others. Spread good positivity out there to your environment and to the people around you. And yeah, we got more for you. I love you guys so much. Real quick, hit me up on Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Kick in Threads at Kicking It with Timmy B. And you can hit me up on Facebook and Twitter at KIWTB Gaming. I'm going to leave those links in the description below and in the chat. And I'll see you guys on the next one.